Hey everyone, it's Mecca Kincaid. I'm a Saint artist and today I'm going to show you a little bit about color correcting. It's a question I get all the time and wanted to show you a couple of techniques. So the first one is color correcting your dark circles under your eyes. I feel like most women have these dark circles and they could be different colors. So mine are a purpley blue color. And so if you look at the color wheel, you want to color correct with the opposite color. So I go in with Frenchy, which is this orangey color. And it's gonna help to kind of mask or camouflage that bluish purple color. Okay, can you see the difference? All right, so next I'm gonna kind of color correct some of this redness that I have in my cheeks. I'm just gonna do one side of my face so you can see the difference. I'm using the small end of the blush and bronzer brush, and I'm picking up just a tiny bit of Aspen contour. So Aspen is our lightest contour color. This is what it looks like. And it is great for if you've got sunspots or you want to cover up, freckles or acne or anything like that. Aspen is going to be great for that. It takes away the redness if you have like rosacea or sunburn or a rash. It's going to help to cover that and really just kind of even out your skin tone. So let's see, I think I've got it pretty much applied to this one side of my face. I'm just picking up a little bit at a time because I don't want a ton. Okay, so can you see how much more even my skin tone looks on this side versus this side? You can see the red pigmentation. You can see my freckles, my dark circles, and on this side, that's kind of masked, right? Because I've got that color correction on. So now I'm gonna go in with my makeup just on this side of my face so that you can see the difference. So I'm gonna go in with my main color first. And if you do color correction, when you put your makeup on, you wanna make sure that you're dabbing and not swiping, because then you're gonna mess up what you just did with all that nice color correction. So I'm just gonna kind of dab that on my face. I actually picked up too much, but that's fine because it's cream makeup. So you know what it's gonna do? It's gonna blend out really nicely, even though I picked up more than I meant to. So most of our cream highlights, so in Saint speak, our foundation is also called a highlight. So it's gonna have like a little bit of a yellow tone to it to help counteract that redness anyway. So you may not actually need to color correct, but just in case. So Aspen is perfect for that. And I like to use it, even if I don't have redness, for kind of some spot correction. Okay, so I think I've got that main color pretty blended on top of that Aspen. And just kind of put that everywhere else on this side. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my contour. I'm gonna use that same brush. I'm gonna squeeze it a little bit and pick up my contour color, and I'm gonna take that right here on my cheek I'm going to take it here and down my neck. And then I'm going to take it up here on my forehead. I am bringing it down a little bit, like down my temple. And trying to mix that all in. All right, you see that? Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my brightening highlight. So that's my lightest shade. And I'm just gonna really put that right here around my eye. Up here on my forehead. I hit a little bit right there and kind of down the side of my nose. Now, because I put on a little bit more main highlight than I kind of expected to pick up, that's what you get for trying to talk. I'm actually going to use my Perfector sponge. So you may hear water running in the back. You want to make sure that you use this wet. And so what this is going to do is actually, I'm going to tap it on my face to help make sure everything's blended, but also pull off any excess product so that I don't get any pooling of product in my smile lines or any other places on my face. So hang with me just a second. Okay, so you do want to wet your sponge and then wring it out as much as possible. And it's actually gonna pretty much double in size. And then what I'm gonna do is take the butt of the sponge and just kind of tap it on my face. And I'm not, pressing hard. I'm not like swiping it because I don't want to pull my makeup off and I don't want to blend it into other places. I kind of want to keep it where it's at, but I don't want to have too much on. So just kind of going through, this is going to help me ensure that everything is blended nicely. Okay, so I think that's much better. So guys, if you find that you two are a little heavy-handed with your cream makeup, then I definitely recommend grabbing a Perfector sponge. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with some lip and cheek. And I think for today, I'm gonna use a pink. So I'm actually gonna use Cindy. So Cindy is this nice satin, like Barbie doll pink. I know you can't see my full shirt, but I've got Dolly on today and I feel like she would like Cindy. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that on my brush and I'm just gonna like lightly tap it. And then I'm gonna blend it with that bigger side. Okay, now you will also notice, so if you look down my neck, I've gotten some sun. So I'm actually also going to put a little bit of bronzer on just so that my neck and my face kind of match what I'm doing with the rest of my body. So I like to use Bella and Glow together in that blush and bronzer brush. And so I'm just gonna kind of hit both of them together. And then what I'm gonna do is take it up here on the top of my head and kind of swirl it down, and then take it down my neck so that my neck matches everything else I've got going on. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. All right. So I'm going to add a little bit of Cindy on my lips. Let's see. And then we will just add some mascara and we'll be done. So let me just add it right here on this side of my lip. And then, actually, you know what? Let's do the full look. I am going to add a little bit of eye makeup. We're gonna do a really simple look. So I'm gonna use an actual illuminator called Glamazing. And I'm gonna just tap that right here on the inside of my eye and kind of pull that over. You see that? And then I'm gonna go in with Salem. So Salem is an actual black eyeshadow, but it is gorgeous. And it's really great to deepen your outer corner. So I'm using the eyeshadow brush. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that Salem, and I'm gonna put it right there in that outer corner and sweep it over into my crease. So outer corner and sweep. Okay, go back to that Glamazing, just make sure that that's fully blended together. Let's pick up a little bit more Salem to darken that up a little bit. I'm just gonna swirl it right here on that outer corner. I think this is such a pretty look. It's so simple, just 2 colors, but super, super pretty. All right, so what do you think? This side, still natural, right? Still looks really natural. If you just saw this side, you would think, oh, wow, she's got it together. And then this side. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this shows you the magic of Saint makeup. I really liked making this for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.